When humans start something new, they always make several things wrong, and music production is not different. But in this video, I'm gonna tell you 5 mistakes that I did so you can avoid them, and this way be a better producer faster. Number 1, and the most common mistake, thinking that will come easy and fast. We all start making music and we think in 1 year we're gonna be at the main stage of Tomorrowland. Why? Because maybe you saw Martin Garrix doing it, but you're not Martin Garrix. I'm sorry. No, I mean, you need to try. You need to work as much as possible and try to be there in 1 year. But the truth is that probably is not gonna happen. Your first song is gonna sound bad. Your first 10 songs are gonna sound bad. Probably until you don't reach 50 songs completely produced, mixed and mastered, you're not gonna start sounding good, or at least decent. You need to learn a lot of production and mixing things, and you're gonna be learning all of this while you produce. So the more songs you produce, the better. So if in 1 year you don't have a professional quality, or maybe it's difficult to sign in labels, don't worry, it's normal. Number 2, not producing because we don't have time. Let me explain this. Let's say you are at the high school or university and you have homework to do. You finish the homework and after that you want to go to the gym, and in between you have 20 minutes. So you think, oh, 20 minutes is not enough to work on music. It is. You need to think that the more you work, the faster you're gonna reach a professional quality. So if you can work 15 extra minutes every single day, this means almost 2 more hours every single week. That's 8 more hours every month and almost 100 hours every year. So yes, those 15 minutes that you think are not enough, that you spend with your phone or just on YouTube or whatever, are making you lose 100 hours every single year of not producing. Number 3, not investing money in your learning. I completely understand what it means not having enough money to pay for vocals, to pay for samples, to pay for courses and all these kind of things. Trust me, I really know what that is. And of course you can go to YouTube and you have a million videos that are gonna help you with music production. You're gonna learn a lot of things, or you can just go to Instagram Reels and learn some specific tips, and that's completely for free. Why are you gonna pay for similar things? Well, usually these courses are a bit more in depth. You need to think that the YouTube video, if it's maybe more than 10 minutes, is already too long, especially nowadays. People is gonna skip it, so then YouTube is not gonna promote it, so the video is gonna be useless for the creator. Instead, the masterclass and courses, they spend way more time explaining every little thing, and they explain as much as possible because it doesn't matter the time, because in theory you pay for that to really learn what they are talking about. Apart from this, you can also get mentors, people that maybe you do a one-on-one coaching session and they help you with feedback, or they help you with all things like I do with my Patreon members, for example. In the end, all this money that you pay for all these things is not wasted money, because you're gonna get a lot of learning in return. It's investing the money, not wasting the money. Number 4, and this happened to me a lot, trying to do everything at once. It's 2024. We are music producers, but we are not only music producers, right? We need to make music, we need to mix it, we need to master it, we need to distribute it, we need to create content on social media, we need to send emails to people to get promotion, we need to make our own artworks, we need to edit our own pictures, we need to do a lot of things. But the best you can do is go one by one. For example, you start making music. Now what you need to do is to focus on producing music. Forget about the rest. Just focus on how to produce music. When you already know how to make a song, how to make it interesting, how to use every little tool of your DAW, then go to the mixing. Focus as much as possible on mixing. When you already know how to make music, now you can focus on how to promote it, okay? Spend time knowing how to get in a Spotify playlist, how to grow maybe your own Spotify playlist, how to contact other creators, how to send it to DJs. Then you can focus on social media, how to grow in social media, what is the best content for your niche, maybe how to elevate your photos or your videos. If you try to do all of these at once, you're not gonna be spending enough time and enough effort in every little thing, so in the end you're not gonna be better in any of those things. And number 5, not collabing enough. This is also a mistake I do a lot, because I just like songs like I want them and I don't want changes in the songs I make. It's something that they need to solve, I know that, but collabing is gonna help you so much. First, you're gonna get new samples and new presets from the other producer that you can use in your own songs. Second, you're gonna see how the other producer applies new ideas on the songs, how the person used the automations, how the person used the reverbs, the EQs, or what things they do. All of that, you can take it and use it in your own solo songs. But it's super important knowing how to ask for collab. Okay, don't go to an artist way bigger than you, open DM and say, hey, do you want to collab? Because automatically they're gonna do block. Try to collab first with people that is at the same level as you. The way of doing it is just getting known with the other person. Just try to follow that person, start commenting on some posts, one day reply to a story, you know, start like being friends. That's the idea, to make a song with a friend. And one day it's like, hey, I have this idea that maybe fits your style, do you want to check it? If the other person like it, maybe you can collab. Okay, but do you want to collab, bro, going to people that is way bigger than you and sending just maybe the melody is not gonna work. Always try to send the best idea possible and people in your level, of course.